क्योंकि
innovation
ये
thrive,
गेस्ट
and
का आइडिया
transformative
इसलिए
conversations take place. Over the year, Vriddhi has become a shining beacon, bringing together change makers from across industries and academia to engage in impactful conversations about the future of the business. This year, we are proud to present to you Vriddhi 7.0 under the compelling theme Circular, Smart and
I
Scalable,
can't
the
do
new
it's
business
live
mandate.
now, so wait.
Circular
I'm
economic
opening
principles,
my phone.
smart technologies, and scalable solutions are the foundation of
क्या
sustainable
open
business
करूँ?
growth. In an age defined by resource optimization and intelligent innovation, the ability to build regenerative, adaptive, and expandable business models has become critical for long term success. We are incredibly grateful for the support of our title sponsor, Valcom, who have made this event possible. Valcom IT Services Private Limited is a leading specialist in data center infrastructure solutions. From their design build expertise to their partnership with top global brands, Valcom delivers targeted solutions for horizontal power distribution, power monitoring, environmental sensing, and full data center management tools. Whether you're tackling hotspots, minimizing bypass airflow, reducing capital costs, or extending your hardware lifecycle, Valcom's integrated product and services help optimize efficiency, protect uptime, and maximize return on investment. Rooted in India's operation, yet backed by worldwide sourcing, Valcom ensures that your infrastructure is future ready, modular, and resilient. We are honored by their generous support of our vision and thrilled to welcome them as our sponsor for this year's event. Over the next 2 days, you will have the opportunity to hear from an exceptional lineup of distinguished speakers, thought leaders, and industry experts. Through keynote sessions and panel discussion, they will share their valuable insights on how to navigate complexities of this new era of digital trust and offer strategies for thriving in a trust-driven future. To officially commence this event, we'll now proceed with the lamp lighting ceremony. I would like to request PGP Chair, Mr. Michael, Kaleem Sir, Ramu Sir, Mohan Sir, faculty members, administrative staff, business secretary to the stage for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp.
I don't know. Check. This phone is active is now language. So come forward. So close.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. To commence this enlightening journey, it is our pleasure to invite our esteemed PGP Chair, Professor Shiv Shankar Patel, to deliver the inaugural speech and mark the official beginning of Vriddhi 7.0.
think everyone has seen in the morning, right? Every day, I think almost more than 35% of you seen on a everyday basis. So I'll just keep my speech as small as possible, as symbolic, just because I'm kind of representing family. So just to formally, you can say a warm welcome and warm good morning to all of you, and the distinguished guests from Balcom. Along with them, I welcome all my colleagues, my teaching and non-teaching staff. And on the behalf of Director Professor M. Chandrasekhar, let's formally welcome all our guests from industry or keynote speakers, everyone to this Vriddhi 7.0. Now, this is a, you can say, a good habit or bad habit. Whenever you get an opportunity, you always want to speak a little bit idea toward this side or that side. And this side, in the sense, what I'm talking about, that this is also a beautiful moment for all of us, that this is what we have completed 10 years of this institute. So we are kind of celebrating our 10th year completion. And it is always good that we think about our successes, because it keeps you motivated to go forward. So if you just go back and see last 10 years, it was not like a stable 10 years. It was like very volatile. We had seen COVID, and then we had seen many of those geopolitical small wars around, how these whole things are. And then all of a sudden there is a boom on the AI and the social media data and so on and so forth. In this high volatile vulnerable time, our student and your seniors have been successful making their impact in the business world. So you should congratulate that you are actually following that legacy, and then you will continue going forward in this vulnerable time. I'll also talk about this side. It means this institute, under the leadership of our Director Professor M. Chandrasekhar, has also gone through the same, or you can say, headwind, whether it's a job market or whether it's related to the increasing cost of construction, and then we get this beautiful campus in this whole timeline. So that is also one side where we have a really good faculty strength, very good student coming out of that, good selection processes, and they're going back and keeping the name of this institute high. Now, when we're talking about this particular event, what is my idea? Not to, you can say, only to student, but both sides. There is my friend from industry. When I say friend, because I see one of the keynote speakers was actually my colleague in industry. I see on 3 o'clock, Ashushman Majumdar is going to give you keynote speaker. He was actually my colleague when I was in industry. So it's always very good, and I'll meet him after this speech. So what I'm trying to talk about, two front, one's the student, one side where the industry, you will see that every student wants to be a part of MNC. But have you seen that because of last 4-5 years, the MNCs are essentially shrinking in terms of the job opportunities or the innovation opportunities. So where is the opportunity which is actually coming? If you don't go to MNC, then the next choice is for startup. But in between the startup and the MNC, there's something called SMEs, small medium enterprises, which is essentially kind of very important for the countries, those who are essentially in the developing growth. You just take example of US, Japan, China, and India. Last year only it's 5,000 registration of the SMEs. And there you have a lot of opportunity, which is not completely hustle of a startup and not a very secured, stable benefits type of the MNCs. That's one thing we all look into, that where you essentially can make a difference. Because when you talk about the innovation, that is the core of this institute, which is called the entrepreneurial mindset. So you have the opportunity to innovate there. When on the second side, if I talk about how the industry, largely when I'm talking from the industry point of view, where people like those who are from here, from Welcome or others, keynote speaker, where the industry academia linkages. So let's not keep it as this only one annual event. As we see recently on 19th November, there was a report which says that the Indian companies are lagging in terms of the AI implementation. It means neither the industry is aware of that, how the whole skilling redesigning the recruitment process and all those things are happening. Many of the, close to 70% are there, self-learning all those AI implementation. So that's where the industry and academia would come into place where, it is kind of helping them to get into those things. So one suggestion for the student, look all those new opportunities, and the other side, the message to the industry from this point, and I just keep this short as I promised you. So Vidhi is not only growth, that's the literal meaning of that. Growth of everything is not acceptable to us. The Vidhi with a purposeful advancement or growth is actually acceptable to us. So I think you set the tone very nicely. You talked about circular, you talked about smart, you talked about scalable. Is nothing but talking about the purposefulness and the growth. So congratulations, and this is the space, and this is not the event only for enjoyment. You very well said that this is something industry meets academia, ambition meets experience, and young minds meet seasoned perspective. So thank you, Bhe and Neeraj, giving this opportunity. I symbolically, on behalf of the Institute, inaugurate this session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, we would like to invite the Business Secretary, Mr. Dhey Desai, to deliver an address on behalf of the business cluster. Dhey, please.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to Vidhi 7.0. Your presence reflects not only your commitment to learning, but also the pride and belief you place in this particular platform. We deeply appreciate you taking time to be part of a space that celebrates vision, collaboration, and growth. Vriddhi has always been more than an event. It is a purposeful convergence of ideas, values, and inspiration. As building minds and future leaders, we represent the energy that will shape the direction of the industries, countries at large. Today offers an opportunity to broaden perspectives, gain meaningful insights, and immerse ourselves in conversations that add value to both our personal and professional journeys. Here, we are present to broaden our horizons and expand our vision to lead in our lives. I extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed guests, professors, and leaders present today. Your presence enriches the spirit of Riddhi and reinforces its significance. Your voices spark thought, encourage curiosity, and illuminate new pathways. To all the participants, use this day to learn boldly, question deeply, and connect meaningfully with the guests. Let Riddhi inspire you to think beyond boundaries, challenge norms, and envision the future you want to build. The world today needs creators, innovators, and problem solvers. As you grow, remember to build value, not just seek it. Pursue opportunities, not just positions. Let your ideas guide you, your passion shape you, and your vision take you forward. Thank you, and I wish you all a very enriching session ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Red, for that amazing speech. It is my pleasure to announce that our valued sponsor for today's event is Valcom. We extend special thanks to Mr. Nitya Kumar, MD Valcom, who unfortunately is unable to join us today. I am now honored to invite to the stage Mr. Michael, Country Manager, Valcom. I would like to request Mr. Michael on stage and invite Preeti to facilitate with the bouquet of flowers. We would like Mr. Michael to share a few words with us.
Distinguished guests, faculty, members of the staff, and all of you bright minds, I congratulate you on this event. When I look at the theme, Vriddhi means growth. And growth requires us to be grounded firmly so that we can grow higher. To illustrate that, I would like to tell you a small story about the Chinese bamboo. When a farmer starts to farm his ground and wants to plant Chinese bamboo, he brings seeds and makes the land ready and then plants them. And he waters it, nourishes it for the first year. He doesn't see anything. He does the same thing the second year, he doesn't see anything. The third year, nothing. Fourth year, nothing. The fifth year, there's a small tiny shoot which comes up. Within next 6 weeks, it grows almost up to 60 feet. What is happening? In all those 5 years of nourishing and watering has given that seed the roots, and it spread throughout the ground. And when it understood that the roots are firmly grounded and they can sustain the weight and as well as the height of the bamboo, it shot up. So growth sometimes is not visible externally. When you are developing yourself, when you are grounding yourself in the principles and fundamentals of management, you will see your growth after some time, and it would be tremendous and enormous. Secondly, I would like to bring the message which Nitya sir wanted me to share with you. He spoke about one athlete by name Jim Thorpe. In 1912 Olympics, he was competing in decathlon. And in that event, he was considered to be one of the best. So somebody stole his shoes in the night, and he didn't have shoes to run in the morning. So he went to a trash can and found 2 shoes and 2 socks. Both of them were not of the same size. One was longer and one was the same size. So he strapped his foot with one shoe which was longer by wearing 2 socks, and the other shoe he tied to his foot, and he won the gold medal in that. What is the lesson that we learn from here? When you are trying to grow and when you are trying to reach the top, you will always find opposition and someone will be there to pull you down. But your resolve to win and to reach the top is what takes you higher. That does not mean that you quit just because you don't have shoes. You always find alternative ways. The third topic which the story which I want to tell you is teamwork. You're all here developing human capital. That is the biggest asset which is irreplaceable. And when you cannot replace it, you know you need to adjust it to meet your needs. When we were playing volleyball, we were made to play a small game to build stamina in us. It is called snake and eagle. All of us would form a line, and one person would be eagle trying to catch the tail of the snake. And as we know that snake always protects its tail from the eagle's catch. So in this game, we would have to move in such a way that the eagle doesn't catch the tail. And tail is the weakest part of a snake. In a teamwork, you'll always have somebody weak. And it is the duty of the head to protect the tail or the weakest part. So in your group, you might find someone who is weak. And it is the duty of the strongest to protect the weak and ensure that even that weak person succeeds. That is why we are all placed in groups. Success does not depend on competing, but in complementing each other and bringing all your skills to the table and making it a great success. I wish you all the best in your careers, and I wish you all the best in everything. Lastly, I would like to tell you one particular important thing. Try to add a skill to yourselves every 6 months. Try to keep up with the pace and the technologies of the world. If you are not upgrading yourself, you will be obsolete in no time. So please listen to your faculties, listen to your distinguished lecturers, and understand the market so that you can be the best in the world. All the best from our side.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful insights. As a token of our sincere appreciation, we are honored to present a special memento. I would like to request Professor Shankar Singh Patel to please come on stage to present the memento.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sure a lot of you might have missed your breakfast or are still, dozing off. So let's start with something a little more exciting. How about we start with a quiz? Something, exciting for you guys. And trust us, the goodies are good. Okay? So we're going to start with a quiz. Let's put our thinking caps on. And everybody, for answering, you raise your hands and the stage team will actually give you the mics. Okay? Nobody please shout out the answers. So are you guys ready for some goodies? Because if you aren't, we are going to receive it at the end. So please gear up. I hope your coffee kicks in right now. So this is the time. So let's start with the question and raise your hands and mic will be provided to you. So the first question is, which consulting framework helps choose where to allocate resources among business units based on market growth and market share? I see the hands are up. Okay, I saw your hand first. Can somebody please provide a mic? Say it. Yes, you're right. Correct. Okay. The next question is, in strategy analysis, Porter's 5 forces attempts to measure what part of the industry? I saw your hand up. No, that's not the correct answer. Sorry? No. Come on guys, come on, we know the answers.
Someone said the right answer.
Someone said the answer. Who did?
Correct. That's correct. Third question. When a company expands from selling soaps to launching shampoos under the same brand umbrella, this is what type of diversification?
Yes.
Product diversification. That's not correct.
No, what's the name for it? You're right. Go along. What's the name? No? Yes. Correct. Okay, the next question. The strategic move for Reliance acquiring Urban Ladder, NetMeds, and GeoMart's expansion shows a push towards an integrated dash commerce model. Which model? Okay, I'll repeat. The strategic move by Reliance acquiring Urban Ladder, NetMeds, and GeoMart's expansion shows a push towards which commerce model? No, I'm looking for a whole umbrella term.
Yes, someone said the right
Yes,
answer.
who said the answer? Correct answer.
Next question. Are you guys geared up? Are you having fun in the quiz? The razor and blade business model, cheap product, expensive consumables, is best seen in which type of brand? The razor and blade business model, cheap product to expensive consumable, is best seen in which type of brand? Correct. Can you please name the brand? Correct. I think the answer goes over. The next question. Zara has short production cycles and high frequency of new arrivals. This competitive advantage is rooted in what type of supply chain? Should I repeat the question?
Cheese.
No, that's not the right answer. Correct, that's the correct answer.
Agile is the correct answer.
Coca-Cola introducing Coke Zero to target health-conscious cola drinkers is an example of? No. No. Sorry, could you repeat? No. I'll repeat the question. Coca-Cola introducing Coke Zero to target health-conscious cola drinkers is an example of? No, I know it's niche targeting, but what are they trying to do with their product?
That's correct.
That's the correct answer.
Guys, there are more questions and goodies left.
When Maggie relaunched after the ban, the campaign messaging focused on trust and nostalgia. This primarily leverages which type of positioning? Close, but can you please name the umbrella term? That's correct. Emotional is the correct answer. Okay. Which evaluation method or valuation method discounts future free cash flows to assess the intrinsic value? Correct. We got it first. The answer is discounted cash flow.
You can see a lot of finance right over here.
I think finance is what gearing you guys up. Marketing not so much, huh? If US interest rates rise, FIIs may pull money from India, typically leading to. I think I'll repeat the question. If US interest rates rises, FIIs may pull money from India, typically leading to if a state. Close. I think someone gave the answer. Correct. That's the correct answer. Depreciation is the correct answer. When commercial banks borrow from RBI for short-term liquidity, the rate that is applied. The answer is repo. Everyone has been reading eco for sure. I can see macro is right. So all number subjects everybody likes. Theory is where we're not that awake. A company that clearly prefers equity financing over debt is exhibiting which type of order theory? Correct. Someone said the answer. Pecking is the correct answer. The global trade framework under which India participates in resolving disputes and negotiating tariff commitments is called what organization? If everybody answers in unison, how will I know who the prize goes to? Now the answer said out loud. This question is to have to be you. You can't. Who's a very clear, raise your hand or tell them to spot who to give them, prize to. A global economic slowdown reduces demand for commodities and energy. For India, a large energy importer, this typically benefits its dash position. Repeat. A global economic slowdown reduces demand for commodities and energy. For India, who is a large energy importer, this typically benefits its which type of position? I think it's related to balance of payments. Someone said the answer. No, that's not the answer. Someone said the answer. No. Can you please repeat it? That's the correct answer. Trade deficit. Okay, now for the last question. Here up, guys, will be the last goodie. A global economic slowdown reduces demand for commodities and energy. For India, a large energy importer, this typically benefits its dash position. Now, how will I identify who said it first? Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. India joining for strengthening trade and economic relations with major blocs aims to improve dash diversification, meaningless dependence on single trading partner. No, dash diversification. What diversification am I doing? No, the answer is wrong. I'll start again. India joining or strengthening trade economic relations with major blocs aims to improve its dash diversification.
Someone said the correct answer.
That's the correct answer. Okay. Guys, enough of the quiz today. We take a break till 10:15. Please be back by 10:15. Thank you.
I hope you share your goodies with us too. Thank you.